November 8, 2016, I think is etched in almost every single person, every Indian's memory as the day when demonetization was announced. Just in one announcement, like 500 and 1000 rupees note was not of legal tender anymore. And the chaos that followed resulted in the deaths of over 100 people in a span of weeks. And this alone should have been a cause of great unrest among the people, and unfortunately it did not happen. With 100 people dead in a matter of weeks, with the informal sector completely decimated, even after years, like we are still reeling from the impacts of demonetization. And while it was announced, it was said it was to counter terrorism, it is to counter counterfeit notes, it is but none of those was actually materialized. And today we stand to gain that there is more circulation of the money than it was before demonetization. And for 2 years the RBI had not even placed before the government how much money they got, and they said they are still counting for 2 years. That is because 99% of the money had come back into the system and they did not have any clue, which categorically proved that the entire idea, the implementation, everything was wrong. So what then is the alternative motive? Because it was to push cashless economy, it was to completely decimate the informal sector. And even by doing this, which is in itself is a dictatorial act in a democracy, they have not gained anything. The cashless economy has not grown because you don't have the infrastructure for it. And this is precisely why we demand a white paper on demonetization. What exactly happened? Where did this come from? Because cashless economy is not just like something that is being pushed by the Modi government, but it has its roots with the G20 post 2008 global financial crisis. There has been a consistent push towards cashless economy to make cash disappear, because once you do not have cash circulation, then everything is dependent on you having money in the bank and using cards and swiping it out. And once you completely are dependent on the banks, then whenever the banks are having crisis, they can take your money by the use of bail-in provision. And this is something that was seen as an alternative to secure the private capital in the time of crisis after the post financial crisis. And hence demonetization was a direct outflow of that, and that needs to be questioned, and we demand a white paper on demonetization.